what happens during a session? During each session, which lasts 33 minutes each, sensors are worn and either headphones or computer speakers are utilized to play music or a movie. These sensors are transmitting electrical data from the brain to Neuro-Optimal software. I'm so glad you asked how a session works because I just happen to have one set up here. So here's our headphones, which can be worn, or you can just let the speakers play. So when you're wearing the headphones, you're also wearing these sensors. Only 2 of the sensors are actually on the scalp. The other 4 are going to be connected to your ears. I'm sorry, the other 3 are connected to your ears as denoising. And this is called a Z-amp, which amplifies the electrical activity so that it can be heard loud and clear by the software in Neuro-Optimal's hardware. So these sensors are connected to your scalp using some paste to ensure conductivity. And let me just get back to what I was saying. The sensors are transmitting this electrical data from the brain to Neuro-Optimal software at the rate of 256 times per second. The closest speed to that in a linear system is 32 times per second that data is transmitted. 256 times per second, this data, cortical data from your brain, is being transmitted to the system and then mirrored back so that your brain can decide what it wants to do with this information. So as soon as Neuro-Optimal detects that the brain is about to make a change or a shift using the electrical information provided, the feedback is provided via a very brief pause in the sound. So you're listening to music, you're listening to a movie, and there's a very brief pause in the sound. Here you can see the dynamic movement of these frequency envelopes that are representing the cortical activity of the brain. So once Neuro-Optimal detects that the brain is going to make a change or a shift, the feedback is given via a very brief pause in the sound. You usually don't hear the pause, but your brain detects the pause. Your brain then adapts itself in response to that information, which then provides a new and different sort of information for Neuro-Optimal to mirror back. It is like a beautiful and elegant dance. There's no conscious effort. The brain does all the work. You don't need to think of anything in particular. You don't need to try to control your thoughts or control your emotions or focus on any particular emotion or any particular experience. You just let this device and this modality and this amazing technology do the work. If you do hear an interruption in the music, by the time you've heard it, the brain has already responded and moved on. So you need to move on as well. Don't get caught up in those pauses. So you might choose to watch the beautiful visuals, which are also available. You can watch these beautiful visuals that come with the system that are very relaxing. They're provided for you, or you can close your eyes, or you can work on something. I mean, my daughter likes to work on her homework. She likes to watch videos. She likes to color with pencils. I prefer to relax in a more meditative state. There isn't a wrong way, and it really is that simple.